God is dawn. Like and subscribe. Comment some night. Loving this light. Just God is dawn. God is dawn. God is dawn.
Peace world. Welcome, 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 or welcome back. I'm Goddess Dawn. It's Sunday, December 13th, 2020, and I'm here to talk to you about Sagittarius season, the upcoming new moon and total eclipse, the December 17th through December 20th conjunctions, December 21st solstice, the full moon in Cancer on December 30th, and how all of these movements and alignments will impact us as human individuals and as a society. It's an exciting time, even with all of the unknowns that we're dealing with, the COVID-19 pandemic, the economy, the government, unemployment, homelessness, hunger. People are afraid and hurting. Fear has found its way into many people's minds because of all of the uncertainties that we're facing as individuals and as a society. This is a lot of why I have created a segment on my channel called A Shot of Love for encouragement, inspiration, and to remind you of who you truly are. If you haven't caught it yet, check my channel's archives for past messages. Most of them are between 5 and 10 minutes long. I've taken a few days off, but I'm back live tomorrow at 10:40, or actually this morning at 10:40 a.m. Pacific. Join me or catch the replay. Change your life. Remember, it's a process, not an event. Join me and my love warriors on this journey. The more, the merrier. Now, on to Sagittarius season and the planetary events within and beyond that will surely rock our worlds in a good way if you've been planting the right seeds, doing and saying the right things, and setting the right intention. When I say right, I mean truth, integrity, honesty, forthright, doing the right things, doing right by others, doing right by self. We as individuals typically know right from wrong, but will readily justify not right behavior. Well, the way the rest of December 2020 is set up, that karma will be ringing that doorbell slowly but surely. Whether at work, at home, sliding down the chimney like Santa, it's definitely coming. Or matter of fact, it's already here. It's never too late to change your ways. I would start today if you know your name is on that list. So here we go, starting with Sagittarius season. It started on November 22nd and goes through to December 21st. It's a fire sign represented by the Archer. It's ruled by the planet Jupiter. The collective energy, the Sagittarian traits that will affect us, all in a general sense, are the following. They are known as the happiest, Sagittarians that is, are known as the happiest sign in the zodiac. Great salespeople, extroverts, idealistic, generous, highly curious and highly intelligent, fun-loving, thoughtful, playful, free-spirited. They're also known as the clowns or jokers of the zodiac. They're learned healers, honest, concise communicators, clean, clear, and to the point. For the Sagittarius, it's not about the 1,000 tasks that it's going to take to get to the goal, but the big picture of the goal. The 1,000 steps will throw them off. All of those necessary actions will actually stunt the Sagittarian if not careful. Sagittarians are naturally enthusiastic, They're also mediators, the ones who keep the peace. They do what it takes to achieve something that they've visualized mentally. They're diplomatic when it comes to handling situations involving conflict, especially. They're all about connectivity, connecting with others, and connecting the dots analytically. They're inherently social people. They're risk takers. They are a mutable sign, which is a sign that has changeable qualities. I believe there's 4 of them in the zodiac: Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and there's one more. I'll come back to that. As an archer, the Sag is said to never fail in hitting the mark. They're very energetic and open-minded. They love to laugh. Another strong trait is the power of prophecy. Some of our Sagittarians are pretty prophetic, and they can predict things. They love their freedom and being outdoors. They love to travel. The bow and arrow is focused and ready to shoot. Some of their shadow traits are, or weaknesses, promising more that they can deliver. They can be very impatient. They can also be very blunt and saying anything, even if it's just undiplomatic or tactless, some may call it. They're not big on details, and they can do without clingy people and off-the-wall conspiracy theories. On a good note, they are dedicated to family and will do almost anything for them. So what does all of this mean for us as a collective? This season is a monumental season when it comes to change. Hang on to your hats, people. It started on 11/22 with the sun in Sagittarius, which represents connecting to something greater than ourselves and getting that help to reach our goals. On November 30th, we had a full moon in Gemini. With the sun still in Sagittarius, it was also a lunar eclipse. It was all about communication at this time. Words are powerful and must be minded, so choose them wisely. On December 1st, Mercury entered Sagittarius, and Mercury is Sagittarius's detriment when things aren't done right, when they're not being their true selves, having to deal with details of things. Tolerance and open-mindedness is very necessary here. Also focus. On December 11th in Sagittarius, we have the Sun, Mercury, and Mars, which is a powerful fire trine, a hot threesome, some might call it. This is energy that is about creativity and purpose, forward motion, speaking the truth, sharing ideas, a lot of electric energy, which can serve as motivation, rebuilding connectivity, balance, being confident in your wills and your desires in order to make sure that the archer hits the mark. Address your calling and stabilize it with desire and intention. It's about desire, belief, and acceptance. This is also the time to break through comforts and being objective to your environment. On December 14th, there will be a new moon in Sagittarius. The sun and the moon in Sagittarius at the same dang time. This is the time for expanding your consciousness, your horizons, your mind. Not only is it a new moon, but it's also a total solar eclipse. It's also a time for shadow work and dealing with past traumas, healing and past trauma done in the dark. Meditation will help this letting go. Time to let go so you can move into this new era, this new age that is burgeoning. this new revolution, a new chapter. Time to get right with your connection with God, your higher self, your spiritual connection, whatever that is for you. Sit in the moonlight and absorb the moon's healing energy. Allow yourself to end and begin. Write down all of the things you want to let go of, dump them or burn them, and physically feel the release, the shedding of these things. On the flip side, write down all of the things you desire, hold them high, pray over them, expand on them as you check them off the list. Simplify things as much as possible. This new moon in Sagittarius and this solar eclipse are the foundation for the year ahead. Astrologically speaking, the new moon represents the quiet brewing of new ideas and projects in the dark, preparing for their big reveal. The solar eclipse is when the moon temporarily blocks the light of the sun completely. This eclipse will mostly be visible to South America and Southern Africa. Send pictures. Eclipses are like supercharged new moons, making us ready to charge ahead into the new era, into the next 6 months. Prior to the new moon, on the night of the 13th of December into the morning of the 14th, there will be a meteor shower visible all over the world. The best time for that is 2 a.m. The second meteor shower this month will take place pre-dawn on December 17th. On December 17th, Saturn is in Capricorn, and on the 19th, Jupiter transits, joining Saturn in Aquarius on the 19th. And they call this the age of Aquarius. Yeah, we've been waiting for this for hundreds of years, apparently. We've been hearing about it for decades in songs and all. The time is now. So what does that mean for us? There are three prevalent energies here: Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius. This is a time for organizing for the future, great time to clarify your goals. It's a time where we'll find our groups and our tribes. Remember, we're still in the sign of Sagittarius, which represents expansion and growth and moving beyond our comfort zone. Now we have a new moon energy on top of that. It's time for big visions, big thinking. Also, kindness and generosity. Remember, a lot of us are hurting, homeless, and hungry. It's a great time to embrace your humanity, a great time for giving. I'm sure no matter where you are in the world, you won't have far to go to find someone in need. This is the beginning of a time for new technology, communications, universal education, unity of community, physical and spiritual, individuality, and standing up for what's important to you. It's also a time to think outside of the box. At this time, Neptune is also in Aquarius, squared with the North Node in Gemini. This represents betrayals and falsehoods coming to light. Whoever has been lying and hiding the truth, a lot will come out at this time. Keep your eyes and ears open. And if the deceiver is you, get on your knees and repent, my friend. Backing up a bit, Venus enters Sagittarius on December 15th, bringing that love in. It's a time for adventure. Give love a chance. Open your heart. Step up your comfort zone. On 12/21, the sun enters Capricorn. The sun in Capricorn represents a lightening of restrictions, freedom on different levels. Remember, Capricorn represents restrictions and government systems like banks. It's a time to be serious about long-term goals and be more organized. Jupiter also conjuncts Saturn in Capricorn on 12/21. This alignment hasn't happened in 400 years. Some reports say 800 years, but it's been since the Star of Bethlehem appeared in the sky. I call this the second coming. It's said that the Star of Bethlehem will be visible in the sky on December 21st. It's been hundreds and hundreds of years since this alignment has happened, and it's time for celebration and to rejoice. This era is the new age of Aquarius. It is the equivalent of going to another continent or even another planet versus going to a new neighborhood. This expansive energy is not to be slept on. Use it to your benefit. Let go of victimhood and embrace the new you, the survivor warrior. Not even survivor, just warrior. The past is done. It's over. It's gone. Time to think of your ideal self. Be that in this moment. Pause the video if you must. Breathe and imagine. Be that and receive the new you. Feel the shedding of the shadows as you breathe deep breaths. Still, don't make any decisions or sign any contracts or commit to things at this time. Wait until the beginning of January to open up these things. Chill out in the rest of the month. Keep things simple. Don't ask questions, just allow things to be. Be open and ready, even if you don't have the answers. On December 30th, there will be a full moon in Cancer, the final full moon of the year. They call it the cold moon. It's a time to balance the heart and the brain. With the sun in Capricorn and the moon in Cancer, Capricorn represents the brain, Cancer represents the heart. You're looking at two sides of the coin, the heart and the head. We're going to have to be balancing these things, balancing family and work, and between also marriage and friends. This is a powerful time, a historical year that we're leaving, but entering into an age of all ages, the age of Aquarius. I can't say it enough. I can't say it enough. No more looking back. It's a whole new level of consciousness. The ascended are sending us information from the heavens during this time, especially the first 3 months. So soak up the sun rays and the moon rays. Immerse yourself in nature, even your pets. Be extra kind to them. They're going through their own stuff too. Focus on healing. Have a bigger responsibility for your life. 2020 was life-changing for sure. Look forward to 2021 being an explosion of growth and forward momentum, and setting and focusing on big goals. Be more vulnerable, consistent, and of course, grateful. Don't go to extremes right now. Remember, keep things simple, but say yes to your blessings. It's going to be a harvest season filled with the fruits of your labor. Be open and ready for anything. Claim your healing. This new energy will be great, but it's a gradual unfolding, not a one and done situation at all. This is a time for the light warriors and the truth seekers, which is a Sagittarian trait, by the way. This is a time, a new era that will be focused more so on ethics and morality and righteousness. All of the light will reign. These things will all rule during this time. If we think we've seen people get exposed, we ain't seen nothing yet. So keep your nose clean and your intentions proper. Victory is yours. Otherwise, don't say I didn't warn you. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you as always. Drink your water. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Till next time. Peace, world.